where we show our professionalism. We're going to turn around and see this group tomorrow. We don't want to expend any extra energy. We want to get guys in the game who haven't played a lot of minutes, and these first few minutes of the third quarter will be key.
I like that attitude as Zoo misses. How about just one offensive rebound for Dallas in that first half? Marshall drives and dishes. Christie, a good look at a three. It's good. Broadcaster's jinx firmly in place for Dallas tonight.
You know, interesting, the stat monitor had it 0 for 12. As Christina said, the stat sheet had them 0 for 11, but now they are 1 for whatever.
1 for 13. Thank you, Czar. Zoo inside. It crawls over the front of the rim. It beats the Zubats now with the whole night, at least in that first half, very business-like, and that's exactly what needs to happen. An undermanned Mavericks squad in so many ways. Kyrie Irving, Anthony Davis, Kyrie out for the rest of the year and much of next year. Davis out, hasn't played many games, just 6 of them without games. They would love to run through the tape here. Low minutes for the starters, if possible. Powell, reverse layup, no. Zoo comes away with a rebound, draped with one.
We've got it straight how we're switching.
The West Garage and enter the sweepstakes to win big prizes. RSVP today at Clippers.com/watch party. Might be the biggest game of the year. Who knows where the Clippers will be in the standings. Christie inside lays it in.
That's something the coach will not stand for. It's inexcusable that the ball is past 50 feet and you can't match up with your guy and let him lay it up at the basket. Bad habits.
Kawhi into the paint, twisting, fading, firing, and filling it up. Kawhi Leonard is 6 of 12, and he's got 16. Clippers by 21. Dinwiddie. Picked up by Zoo out on the perimeter. When we've seen this in a Dallas matchup, it has been Doncic that has brought Zoo out. A little PTSD there perhaps for Zoo. Dinwiddie misses on a 3. Song remains the same. Leonard again creating space and again knocking it down. He is on an automatic pilot of 13. Dinwiddie. Hands to Gafford, done all over everybody. No whistles. 9:15 to play here in the third.
Gafford said, what do you want me to do with that? I have Zoo on top of me.
1 on the shot clock. Christie's not going to get it off. Incredible defense there by the Clippers. Hyundai. Powell. Christie comes out high to match him. Tough shot for Powell. Maybe not the best possession. Rebound goes to Dallas, 65-42.
The original play they were trying to run got broken up by the defense. They kind of busted the play. There was supposed to be a screen down after the diagonal screen. It never happened.
Dinwiddie misses. Kawhi rebounds his 5th. Leonard with 17 minutes logged so far tonight. Down the lane, swooping to the rim offline. Dinwiddie finds a cutting, streaking Marshall, and just throws it. Clippers 3 for 7 in this third quarter. Dallas 3 for 5. It was a slow start in the first quarter for the Clippers. Seems to be that way here in the third as well. Clippers did pick up the pace after the game was tied at 10. Break open a 25-point lead shortly thereafter. Marshall.
Play out of transition with your secondary break.
The play-in is not a lock per se for Dallas. The only thing that could happen is maybe the Suns knock them out. Suns are on the out looking in. Powell leading his way inside. A breaker over Dallas, but Durant has been out. They lost tonight to Boston. So it's not, it just doesn't seem like the Suns. Dinwiddie with 11. It is 67-48. Clippers yet to really find any traction here in a third.
Did Phoenix announce, is Durant finished for the season with that sprained ankle?
Second foul for Zoo. Jones. Nice shot there by Kai Jones. Got touch. He can shoot in the mid-range. He can shoot fadeaways as well.
And he plays hard all the time. He enjoys the game.
As we said before, he's an easy guy to root for. Powell draws the contact. 100%. And it's a trade that I will never understand. And which was yours. And there's an emotional connection when your player is drafted by your team and he turns out to not just be a good player, not just an all-star, but if you told me before the season, give me 3 players that will not be traded, it would have been Wembanyama, Nikola Jokic, and Luka Doncic. I don't know.
Feeling that was
order for Dallas. In a related story, Powell picked up by Christie, will zig and zag his way across half court. Clippers now shooting underneath 50%. We heard the report from Christina. This is going to be a half where your professionalism is on the line to close out Dallas, a team that you will see tomorrow night, and they will have a Dilly played well when he has been on the floor, and the Maverick team has responded, having only lost 1 time in the 6 games that he has played. Washington inside the floater, back iron, no. Rebound snared by Kawhi.
Remember, tomorrow night you're going to have Anthony Davis. You're going to have Lively. Those are 2 big bodies that'll go get the basketball.
Tough shot by Zoo. Not bad defense there by Kai Jones. Martin, a whistle.
We asked him, are people over it? Are they past it now, the trade? He said, absolutely not. He gets a lot of messages, a lot of people expressing their feelings.
It's not a surprise, and boy, it will. If you thought it was bad now, guess who the Mavericks play in their next game on Wednesday? And it goes into the hands of Marshall, 10 to shoot. Another tough shot from Marshall. Up for Dallas. It's 71-51 Clippers. Powell done. A catch and shoot 3. In and out. Clippers 6 of 16 from above the arc. They're 5 of 14 here in the third. Dallas 6 of 11. Clippers have led by as many as 25. Tough shot by Hardy. Are the same. And this hasn't been a grind of a game. In Orlando, hard minutes. Even against New Orleans, hard minutes. It hasn't felt that way here tonight for the Clippers. And with a game tomorrow, that's very...
The second half for Dallas.
I'm wrong with Dallas really going back to the trade of Luka. Kyrie followed. Lively was injured. Gafford was injured. Anthony Davis was injured. It has just been one of the most crazy turnarounds in unfortunately a negative way. This was a team that went to the finals a year ago. 74-54. Clippers out in front. Kawhi. A good contest by Kai Jones. Loose ball picked up by Dinwiddie. The player for Dallas in double figures until Najee Marshall scored last. Martin.
He thought about it and he saw Kawhi was right there with that long arm, big hand, so he turned down the shot.
Hardy loses the handle. Kawhi has it with Powell riding shotgun. Leonard to the rim. Oh, a Gervin-esque finish. And it trickles home for Kawhi Leonard. Dinwiddie got away with a walk. No, he did not. Turnover.
Nice that we share room.
Yes, where the head coach.
Not in my room. Not in the room, no. But I did have a lot of posters.
Harden the floater. Can't get that one to fall. Rebound goes to Hardy. You know, Tobias Harris was a former Clipper now in Detroit. His father was George Gervin's agent. Jokic will certainly have an opportunity to do that, by the way. We didn't talk enough about Nikola Jokic, 61-point triple-double. Incredible. Whistle. Zoo walled off by Martin, but can shoot over the top. And it's Jones with the rebound. Zoo just 6 of 14 here tonight. Hardy. Lobs it up from the dotted line. Rebound goes to Dunn. Ahead to Harden. Harden has played 28 minutes. Gets it back to Dunn. In the corner is Derek Jones Jr. Tries baseline. Wrap around to Zoo. Off his hands and back into the hands of Dallas. A struggle here. That may have been kicked by Dunn. No whistle.
Oh, he got that hand in there.
Zoo being fronted by Martin. Kai Jones showing off the athletic. Who does Drew Eubanks. Clippers out in front by 22. Eubanks inside. Oh, nice shot by Eubanks. He's got 6.
Right shoulder came back to the left shoulder a little bit like Zoo.
Christie shadowed by Hart. 8 to shoot. 1:44 to play in the third. Again, the Clippers trying to just keep pace in the Western Conference. 4 teams separated by 1 game in the loss column. Hardy attacks. Whistle. And Dallas has the ball to start the 4th. In the play tomorrow, Anthony Davis. Derek Lively will be available for Jason Kidd's squad. A lot of minute restrictions still on there for Dallas with all the injuries that they have had. Hardy in the corner. Drew Eubanks the rebound. Let's see if the Clippers make a little noise here to open up this one and put the Mavericks out for good. Bogdanovich comes up firing to start things off and knocks it down. His second 3.
He doesn't mean loves to elevate that and usually has a clean look at the rim.
Dinwiddie picked up by Bogdanovich. 9 to shoot. Dancing around. The only Maverick to touch the ball. Now it's a grenade for Christie. Goes into the paint and fades. Eubanks another rebound. He's played well off the bench. 6 points and 6 rebounds in 10 minutes for Eubanks. Bogdanovich, can he do it again? Indeed. Bogdanovich is helping 87 to 60. A whistle and a foul. Derek Jones Jr. made and lays it home.
A little back pick action on DJ's man. There you see the foul on the
tenured Mav. Bogdanovich the rebound. Jones on the wing for 3, and the Clippers have come up firing here in the 4th.
And what, 3 long jumpers to start the quarter?
Not too shabby. The Clippers trying to pull away here. Dinwiddie responds the other side. It was an 11-2 run to open up the 4th for the Clippers. Brown cradles the ball, ladles it again to Eubanks, off the window and in. And Drew Eubanks has come to life here tonight, and I like to see it.
Drew tried to keep that pivot foot down, attacking Drew, holds his ground, almost a deflection by DJ.
Christie in the corner for 3. Bogdanovich the rebound.
Bogey 1 on 3.
Wisely slows it up. Powell is late to get across half court, tying his shoe. Bogdanovich creates space and lets it fly. Oh, 3 in a row in the corner. 5 different teams, 4 before he got to the Mavericks, and we told this story back in December, but he came in as a late signing, as in August, September. But in his mind, he said, I came there with the intention to be in the rotation. Injuries happen through training camp. He gets bumped up. And, you know, you just never know how things are going to work out. As a team, they were certainly upset about the injuries. Derek Jones Jr., a huge reason why they got to the finals. As Drew Eubanks reaches double digits, it's 99-65.
Kobe Brown with a nice assist on that one.
Clippers now really beginning to take control. Derek Jones Jr. attacking in transition.
Trying to get one up at the basket.
.com/tickets. 1 out of... The Clippers have been, well, needless to say, perfect in this 4th quarter. They have hit all 7 of their shots. They've outscored Dallas 19-5. Hardy. Christie. Washington on the flyby from Patty Mills, lets it go and knocks it down. 3rd bucket here in the 4th for Dallas. Bogdanovich swings it over to Patty Mills, assaults the paint. Up top to Bogdanovich, on the wing, back to Mills for 3, and it's gone.
They put you in And your teammates are trying to get you a shot. He knows that. Bogey was looking for that. Got him the ball and he knocks it down.
Washington inside. It goes. It was an interesting scene. The all-time leader in three-point shots made off the bench. As it turns out, it's a great accomplishment, but he's second. Meanwhile, for Brooklyn, a couple of players had scored their first ever NBA points. So there's kind of a tussle going on. And then afterwards, as Eubanks finished, was trying to be for Patty Mills. Marshall inside, counted on a foul. And we have another family affair. Marshall gets the rebound and the putback. We have Cam and Max Christie out on the floor. It's great to see two brothers in the NBA.
Should you see that nobody blocks out the free throw shooter? That's a no-no.
Powell the rebound for Dallas. Hardy. Good defense there by Flop. Into the body of Kobe Brown. Taps it up and taps it in on the follow. Brown. Hardy blocked by Brown. Recovers. Christie, 9 to shoot. The scoop. Kai Jones tries to tap it home. Cam Christie the rebound. Patty Mills curling, catching, winds up on the floor. Mavericks wind up with the ball. 5 minutes to play. Marshall, counted and a foul. Career in New Orleans, played 4 years there. He was the Mavericks now on a 9-0 run, 105-79. Brown. Back tapped by Eubanks, but into the hands of Christie. Cam Christie comes in, knocks it free. Eubanks dives on the floor. Here come the Clippers. Christie gets his own rebound and puts it back in.
He wanted to fill up the stat. Rebound on it, he got a field goal on it.
4:15 to play. Kai Jones, cruel intentions, but what a play by Eubanks. Four minutes to play. Christie. Brown throws it athletic as anybody in the NBA. Hardy, friendly roll in their rearview mirror really since the 5-minute mark of the first quarter. It's 107-81. These two teams will match up again tomorrow as Christie comes off the screen. We'll let you get into the books, get you a little kind of trash talk. And other, would you really? Oh, that.
Even if you were in the game, I play for you.
108-81. Christie goes 1 out of 2. Hardy, baseline jump shot, it's good. 2 out of 2. I was looking at the wrong box score. 2:55 to play in this one. Clippers are going to win for the 45th time. What's the number, do you think, to get into the top 6? It's a great question. Flowers patiently attacks but misses. Clippers will get again their 45th win. Golden State, to me right now, it's more about the loss column. Pay attention to that. Christie. Hardy goes down and he's grabbing his knee or his ankle. You don't like to see that in a game like this, and he's not even trying to get up. Marshall inside, no. The rebound belongs to Patrick Baldwin Jr. Ahead to Trenton Flowers. Gifford had a knee strain. It's been rough go of it. I would petition for a running clock here. 2:10 to play. Kai Jones in attack mode. Foul to go to the free throw. Brutal season for Maverick fans on just, unfortunately, every single level of emotion you can have. We feel for him. We're going to do it. Christie dribbles off his foot. Patty Mills able to rescue it. And I have this one circled as like real playoff intensity for both of these teams, but the Mavericks are just trying to figure out a way to win one of these games, and I think they feel that Kawhi probably won't play tomorrow night. They'll rest Anthony Davis and go after the Clippers tomorrow. 90 seconds remain in this one. Can they defend without fouling?
He played pretty darn well. He came down as a one-possession game at the end.
The bubble with the Lakers. Baldwin Jr. the rebound. Baldwin Jr. catches and fires in a three. Oh, welcome to the family, young man. His first to three as a Clipper. Another 20 or more. We talked about it in the pregame. Active possession for the Clippers?
No, I don't think so.
No, you say no.
I
Zar
said
says
no. They'll have another possession.
I'll tell you what, this has been a slow-moving second half. It has been a rough one. Baldwin Jr., he is the greatest shooter in Clipper history.
Brown, when he called him over that he wanted to run, they did it, and he knocked it down. Maybe sometimes.
Have happened here in the second half. 45 seconds remain in this one. Clippers won the game back in the second quarter, and they've just been trading punches ever since with an inability to defend without fouling. Brown, no. Rebound, Marshall. Attacks. Christie straight away picked up by Brown. Ty Jones picked up by Christie for the Clippers. Deflection. Jones recovers. Marshall loses the handle. Christie the rebound and will escape a possession without a foul. The buzzer will sound and the Clippers will improve to 45-30.